Salutations, folks, and this is Basic Public Speaking. I am your Professor, Christy Thomas, and this video will cover week 14 of our course schedule. So, with week 14, we've just finished up week 13. That means your third main speech was due, which was the Tell Me a Story Tribute Memory speech. Choose your own speech adventure, if you would, because I gave you options. Everyone loves a good option or 2, or 4, or 12. Who knows? So let's break down week 14. I'll probably add a little spice and talk about week 15 too, because week 15 is the week of Thanksgiving. Now, folks, these next few weeks, there are 17 weeks in our course schedule, and the week 17 is finals week. So your last speech will be due, and I'm going to make a video and post it. So there's going to be a lot of videos posted at once at Blackboard, and it's kind of covering what we have left to do this semester. Okay, I will not be covering any more lessons in these next few weeks. I am devoting these last few weeks to things that are due, any makeup speeches. So if for some reason you've missed any speech whatsoever, please get that into me. And if I haven't heard from you for a while, I generally will send out emails and stuff just kind of reminding you, hey, we have this due. This is the finals week. And I don't accept any work past, let me double check my date. So finals week is December 6th through the 10th. I don't accept any work past that week. I don't, because I turn grades in the Saturday. The finals is on Friday. I have you turn your last final by noon on Friday, so that gives me plenty of time to get everybody's stuff watched and checked out and input, and then I can get all the grades sent out, because I have to have grades turned into ACTC, and then for my high school students, I also have grades turned into counselors at school. So with that being said, let's get back to week 14, shall we? You have no speeches due this week. You just had, like I said, your third main speech was due at the end of week 13. So I will work on getting all that graded as well. I finally got all the Halloween speeches graded. Loved them. But to be honest, folks, I really enjoy listening to all your speeches. It has been so much fun to watch you grow from the introductory speech to this speech, and I look forward to seeing how much you grow even more by the time we're done. Now, with that being said, there are 2 speeches left to do in this course. We have our final storytelling speech, which I theme at Thanksgiving. If you don't call it Thanksgiving, I'm so sorry. I apologize in advance. It's just what I use as a blanket theme for storytelling speeches. There is a video that has the requirements for that, and that is your last storytelling speech. Now, the last speech for the whole course, and this is your final speech, is a persuasive speech. There's a Word document that goes over the technical requirements for the speech, and there will also be a video posted discussing the technical requirements for it as well. But that's due during finals week. This week I have you an assignment due, but I don't want you to freak out when you hear the word assignment. It goes along with the final speech, because week 15, there's only a couple days of class, and then week 16 is the very last November, beginning of December. I allot these last few weeks as work weeks for speeches. So you have your requirements up for the last storytelling speech, and that's due November 23rd, which is the Tuesday of Thanksgiving week. Your final speech is due December 10th by noon. A little different time, like I said, is so I have time to get everything graded and in. So I give you 2 weeks for that speech. Now, with that being said, your last speech is a persuasive speech. Persuasive speeches, as discussed in the persuasive speech sections that you looked over on Blackboard in the content folders, is you're having someone to start or stop an action, or you're wanting to I don't want to say realign, but you want to change or encourage someone's views, opinions, beliefs in line with yours. Okay, so this falls under political world, and there are a bunch of hot button topics in that world. I do not require you to choose a politically charged speech. That's not saying you can't. I'm just saying it's not a requirement for me for persuasive speeches as well. And they could be something as simple as who has the best chicken in fast food? So you would be persuading me, okay, well, KFC has the best chicken, and these are my other venues of talking about is Popeye's chicken, Chick-fil-A chicken, McDonald's chicken, Wendy's chicken. Insert here all the different places you can have chicken. But anyway, there is an assignment for here on week 14. So due by midnight, November 21st, I want you to, and I'll make a home for it to do it in or send it in. You can also email me or text me, just like anything else we do. I want you to be thinking about a topic for your persuasive speech, your final speech. So by November 21st, I want you to send me your top three picks for your persuasive speech. So kind of start thinking about it, let the ball roll, let the thoughts start. You don't have to make the decision right now, but I would love to have your top 3 ideas, choices, topics for your persuasive speech that you can choose from. Like I said, they don't have to be politically charged. They can be fun. Who's been the best Batman? There have been a lot of Batman out there. A lot. Or it could be a speech over gun control. That's a hot ticket item. Or you could do a speech on why the school day should be shortened by X amount of hours, or a work week. Some places it's a 5-day work week, 8 hours. Well, maybe you want to do 4 10s or 3 12s, which some jobs do that depending on your profession. So you can have fun with choosing it. Just remember, a persuasive speech is you're wanting someone to start or stop an action, or you want to persuade someone to change or adapt your beliefs, your views on a subject to line up with yours. So for week 14, let me recap that real quick for you folks, is that there are no speeches due. Main speech 3 has been done, and I will be working on grading those and getting those ready to go. So for week 14, you have an assignment. The assignment is telling me your 3 topic choices for your final speech, which is a persuasive speech. Get those into me so you can start thinking about it, because like I said, I give the last few weeks for work weeks on the various speeches. Your storytelling speech is due November the 23rd by midnight, and that's the week of Thanksgiving. There's a video up for it. There will be a video for the persuasive speech, and all this stuff is also found in the Word documents in the content folder that has sorry, I haven't started. I give my kids we do little symbols on our hand before school. So if they're having a rough day or anxiety gets the best of us, they can look down and know Mommy has hers too. So sorry if you see little drawings on my hands. It's to help my kids while they're at school. I will post all the due dates on announcements and emails. So really it breaks down to week 14, you have an assignment due. That's your 3 topic choices. Week 15, which is the week of Thanksgiving, we only have 2 days in class, and your last storytelling speech will be due. Week 16, there is nothing due that week. Nothing due that week. I want you to devote that week and week 17, which is finals week, to your final speech, because they are more technically required. I'll have a video going in depth, but you have an outline due, and your speech has to use 2 in-speech citations, 2 direct quotations in your speech, which means that you will have a works cited due as well. That's why I added all the MLA citation and formal stuff on to Blackboard as well, so you can check that out. But also now there are sites that you can literally plug and chug your information. There are apps, and you can just go online and Google, and you can pull up different sites, and you just put your information in, and it creates a citation for you. But because there are 2 in-speech quotations or citations required, you must turn in a works cited with your outline, and then the speaking requirement for the final speech is at least 3 minutes. So that's why I give a little bit more time to work, and that's why I'm asking by the end of week 14 that you turn in 3 topic ideas, so that I know that you're not waiting till the very last minute to do your speech and you get hung up, because it's more, everything's due more with it, because this is a cumulative end of the semester, taking everything we learned and putting it into one speech. With that being said, if for some reason you're missing any work, any speeches from me, I will not take them past finals week. I will put a due date. It will be different than the final speech. The final speech will be due noon of finals week again. I will make video reminders and all that stuff to go along with it. But usually Wednesday is my cutoff day of finals week for any missing speeches. Now, if I'm missing quite a few from you, I generally will email you and be like, hey, I know life's crazy, but I'm in it for people to succeed. So, folks, if you have any questions or concerns about anything whatsoever, please feel free to message me. I will get back to you as soon as I can. But like I said, week 14, no speeches due, just the assignment. It's due by Sunday, November 21st by midnight, and it's your top 3 choices of topic for persuasive speech. Okay, folks, I hope that you have an amazing week, and I will talk to you later. Thank you.